Tyler and Joey Prey from Prey Funeral Home join us again. Good to see you, gentlemen. You know, I've been wanting to ask you because of what you work in. I bet you get a lot of people that say, well, how do you handle that? Because it's depressing, it's sad. How do you process that?
Well, a lot of people would think it's sad and depressing, but we concentrate more on the finding ways to talk about the life of the person, talking about all the great stories, all the great memories that they have. We actually encounter a lot more laughter than people imagine.
Now, certainly we do take care of the deceased human body. That's part of what we do, and I think a lot of people think that's like being face-to-face with the Walking Dead or something, but it's really not. I mean, It's a sacred act that we do to allow the family an opportunity to say a final farewell, to say goodbye, and to start the healing process. And we believe in it so much, we just put in a big part of our building we call the Care Center, which is where we devote all of the time and space that we do to do that for people.
Do you think that sometimes people avoid funerals because it's too sad, or they think it's going to be too sad?
I think more often than not, people have only really seen one type of funeral. And to them, it doesn't resonate. It doesn't fit what they imagine would be good for them. It doesn't mean anything. So it's important for us to make sure that we find ways to make it meaningful.
A friend of ours, Dr. Alan Wolfelt of the Center for Loss and Life Transition, he has put it together very well. He says there's many elements to help get through this. One is to recall the life that the person lived. One is to gather support around from the family, community members. And the other one is to express what that person meant to everybody. Those are three very important parts to getting through a loss and healing, kind of rebuilding your life after that person's gone.
That makes sense. And you have a motto that's healing happens here. Tell us about that.
I think a lot of what we do really has to do with mental health.
Sure.
It is, because believe it or not, there's a right way and a wrong way to go through loss after a death.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people say, I just want a party. Well, there is a party with almost every service. It's usually a luncheon or the gathering after the ceremony. The ceremony is important because it gathers everybody together, talks about that person, shows how that person affected everybody else.
Well, and we have ceremonies to mark important things in our lives, weddings and births, so it's important to mark a passing of someone as well.
Very much so.
It's part of the healing process, and that's why we've decided to say that healing happens here.
I love that motto. You guys do a great job. So we're going to put your information on the screen. If you'd like more information on Prey Funeral Home, right there in Charlotte, you can visit their website, prayfuneral.com, or give them a call at 517-543-2950. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dan.